My Digital Story by Kirsten Kerslake. At the beginning of the semester, I decided to complete an inquiry on the uses of digital technologies in elementary music classes. I have always had a passion for music and have my most fond memories of elementary school surrounding music classes. For this inquiry, I was interested in finding out the various types of technologies that are currently being used in elementary school music classrooms. I was also interested in finding out the pros and cons of using digital technologies in music classrooms. To begin my research, I completed a lit review of 6 different sources. I looked at 2 different YouTube videos, online music blogs written by elementary teachers, and various short studies conducted on the subject. I looked through these sources and pulled out the information that I felt was most pertinent to my inquiry. Before conducting my research, I completed the online ethics tutorial to ensure that I was conducting ethical and professional research. While conducting my research, I gained knowledge from my technologies class, my peers from other classes, my friends and family, university faculty members, elementary school teachers, and people who teach music in a public or a private setting. I used Google Forms to create a survey that 10 people completed. I conducted 1 in-person interview and 2 email interviews to attempt to answer the questions that I was inquiring. I ensured all the participants were anonymous to keep their answers confidential. Like stated already, I used a survey in Google Forms to begin my inquiry. I also used in-person interviews and email interviews. The information that I collected was analyzed through charts and Wordles, and the interviews were transcribed so that I could compare the information easier. Then I categorized my data into categories of types of technology and pros and cons of the uses of technology so that my findings flowed together. Next, I will talk about my findings from my inquiry. I discovered that elementary school classes are making use of smartboards, iPads, smartphones, computers for programs that teach composing and creating music, and sound equipment like keyboards and synthesizers. Through my inquiry, I found out that there are both pros and cons to using technology in elementary school music classes. The pros included a more engaged environment for students, a different way to learn the various traditional concepts in music, and a good way to promote group work. The cons definitely outweighed the pros. Teachers seem to think that technology can be a distraction to the students and can be very unreliable. It can take away from the amount of time that students learn because of the preparation to set things up. The most interesting con was the idea that technology can take away from music's authenticity. There is something about moving around, listening, trying, and touching the various instruments that provides a sense of joy and authenticity in music classes. After analyzing all of my research, I have come to the conclusion that if used in a balanced and engaging way, technology can promote active and engaged learning in certain areas of music education. A traditional way of learning music still forms a good backbone in understanding and supporting a love for music and music education. Even though I am not going to school to become an elementary music teacher, I still hope that someday I can use the ideas of integrating music into other subject areas within my practice. Below are the list of references that I used in my lit review, as well as in my findings and analysis for my inquiry into technology use in education. Thank you for watching.